A neighbor was screaming for help outside the door, but the woman inside paid no attention, calmly going about her housework. Then a masked killer appeared and brutally murdered the neighbor. Each stab sent the body slamming against the door from the force. But even with all that commotion, the woman still didn't turn around to look. The killer was genuinely confused. He balled up his fist and pounded on the glass several more times, again completely ignored. Desperate to salvage some dignity, he quickly dealt with the body and quietly slipped through the door. Lisa was still at her desk writing, completely unaware that a man with a weapon was standing right behind her. Fortunately, at the last second, a video call from her best friend saved her life. It turned out Lisa was deaf and mute. She could only communicate through sign language. That was why she hadn't heard her neighbor's screams. But that wasn't even the most pressing issue. The real problem was that the killer had already marked her as his next target. And while Lisa was on her call, he had swiped her phone. After she hung up, she realized it was around time to feed her cat. But she searched every room and came up empty. Since she couldn't call out, she left the door cracked open for the cat, hoping it would wander back on its own. After doing that, Lisa grabbed her laptop and got back to work. But a notification that popped up on her screen told her something was very wrong. The message was sent from her own phone. She opened it and found photos of herself, taken without her knowledge. Lisa went pale with fear and snapped her head toward the front door. That's when she saw the killer standing there, holding her phone and smirking at her. Luckily, Lisa reacted fast enough. She rushed forward and locked the door just in time, narrowly avoiding disaster. The killer didn't panic. He just shouldered his crossbow and went looking for another way in. With her phone gone, Lisa tried to reach the police through her laptop. But the killer seemed to have anticipated that too. He had already taken out the electrical panel, killing her plan instantly. Then he dragged his knife slowly across the glass, as if sending Lisa a message. "You're not making it through tonight." To make things even worse, the killer, right in front of her, slashed each of her car tires one by one, making sure she had absolutely no way to escape. Out of options, Lisa tried to communicate with him. She dug a lipstick out of her bag and wrote on the glass. Then she used a flashlight to draw him over. The message on the glass read roughly, "I never saw your face. If you walk away now, I promise I won't tell anyone what happened tonight." But to her shock, the killer read it and slowly stood up, then pulled off his mask right in front of her. Everyone knows what that means. When a killer shows you his face, there's no way he's letting you walk away tonight. Still, the killer wasn't in any rush to get inside. He was waiting for her mental defenses to completely crumble. That's what would make this little game worth playing. But Lisa wasn't about to just sit there and wait to die. She grabbed two makeshift weapons from the kitchen, a knife and a heavy hammer. She backed into a bedroom and barricaded the only door. This way, as long as she held the window, she had the advantage. But the killer had anticipated her move again. He picked up the neighbor's body like a rag doll and kept slamming it against the glass, as if telling Lisa, "This is exactly what's coming for you."